How's it going, everybody? JP here, and welcome to BodyBags week number 14, where we are on another theme week, this one for the month of December. This will be the first of two theme weeks for the month of December. The second one will come later this month, more towards Christmas time. A little hint on what that will be. So yeah, the theme for this week is hospital horror, and it's kind of an uncommon theme. There's not a ton of horror films set in hospitals, and hospitals, um, mental hospital, asylum type things. They're all kind of lumped together. I think this film kind of fits in there too. And the film that I'm going to be reviewing for this theme week is Anatomy from the year 2000 with the tagline of "The Subject Is You." Now, I want to thank Moods for actually hooking me up with this copy of the film. You can catch him on Sundays. He does a fantastic job with his reviews. I'm sure you guys know him. Um, yeah, Anatomy. It's a German horror film. It follows a young, brilliant, ambitious medical student, according to the back of the case, who is accepted into a prestigious anatomy class taught by a legendary professor. So we have this girl who's just, at the top of her game, nearly at the top of the world in the tests taken. She's this scored second highest on the test that she took, that got her accepted into this class. Um, and she really wants to be, successful. She's very driven. She doesn't want things to get in the way of her learning, such as boys and all that stuff. So she goes to this new school, high tech, state of the art, all advanced stuff. It's in like Heidelberg or somewhere, Germany. I'm not, I can't really remember, but um, as she's there, she notices things aren't normal when she starts to see her classmates and people that she knew end up on the table as cadavers. Um, and she slowly starts to uncover a mystery about a secret medical society that existed back in, Nazi Germany, and is a secret coven of these people that are still doing experiments today. And she's basically trying to uncover that along with survive once they catch on that she knows about them. So, that's your basic story here. There's a lot of cool scenes involving, gore and just anatomy stuff. There's kind of a museum thing in the, outer parts of the school where there's all these specimens that show the anatomy of everything from exploded skulls to where you could see every little thing, and muscles and tendons and all that stuff. It's really neat. It's kind of fun to look at the same time. A lot of this stuff kind of gets under my skin personally. It can really, I don't know, some of that stuff grosses me out a bit. And that's all cool. There's some good gore. Some of it, when they show it a little too long, you can, it looks a little fake, but it still is practical and looks pretty cool. Um, the story is kind of interesting. It's kind of, I've not really seen anything like it. It's not directly set in a hospital, but it's kind of in that medical world where there's these, autopsy tables and stuff. And, I would kind of classify it in the whole hospital world. Um, yeah, like I said, it's a German horror film. It is subtitled. Uh, there's one thing that kind of bugged me about this one, and it seemed to be a smart horror film that was kind of trying something new. And then in the third act, it just turns to be like a slasher, a chase, chase scenes and stuff. It just felt, it just felt like it went full slasher mode in the third act, and it didn't really set the film up as that. I love slashers just as much as the next guy who loves slashers, but it kind of didn't set it up as that, in my opinion. I guess it did a little bit. I don't know. I might be looking into it a little bit too much. Um, Overall, pretty fun for a watch. Had some cool moments, especially with the, uh, you know, gore type scenes, and their whole motives and things behind it all kind of worked out, and it didn't seem too predictable. Of course, there's a little bit of stuff that you kind of see coming, but everything I didn't see coming. She got a kind of a funny friend who was there for some funny laughs and stuff. The main character, his friend is kind of a smart slutty girl, I guess, which was kind of different. Um, yeah, I think that's about it for this review. Nothing overly amazing, but a fun time. Definitely worth a cheap purchase. I enjoyed it. It was cool. So yeah, I'd rate this film probably a 6.5 out of 10. So check it out if you're interested. I'll see you guys next week, and definitely stay tuned for tomorrow's review. I'm pretty sure Tattoo Doorman will be back again. So check that out tomorrow, and peace out.